Hitchhiker said she knew where we're going, but she can't seem to find how to get us in. But check this out. Boosh! We're close. Welcome to Jack Fleming Artistry. In this video, I'm bringing you guys along for the ride at the Grand National Roadster Show and Panel Jam. We're here waiting to get checked in. Hey. So here's the finished pieces that other artists have already brought. They're going to be ready for the auctions and stuff. Great work. And then here's the piece that I brought. Gonna try and spotlight a few artists here. This is Liv Gordon working. Her and her daughter both pinstripe. They're both here. So here's Pete Finland of Hot Dog Customs. Look who I ran into.
This particular one.
Here's Snick out of California, working on this incredible board that he brought, and he's got other people working on too. It's turning out cool, man.
Yeah, I dig it.
First piece of the day that I did because they needed some smalls. Back to more of the incredible artwork that's here. Show you guys some slides on this so you can kind of take it in a little bit more than that little quick pass that I did there. But the quality of the work is really exceptional at these panel jams. If you guys get an opportunity, please come to one. They all help support different charities. We run ours in Dallas. It's just a great thing. It's great for stripers, and it's great for everybody else too. Kind of showcases what we all do. And you get to run into some pretty cool people that are there donating their time. People don't make money at these. They raise money for charities and stuff. And they travel from all over, just like we are in this. I mean, we've come from Texas to this in Pomona, California, and there's people coming from all over the country, even from Japan at this show. Man, the incredible builds here. Oh man, I've been waiting to see this. Half the point of coming to the show, right? Oh my gosh, look at the can. So if you don't know, this is Jeff Styles Overman's Evil van that him and Rhino, you guys have seen him on TV and stuff, just painted. The one on it's Lumalore paint, so it lights up. If you're a van person, you've probably seen the custom-made tail lights there that look like stained glass. The girl does. I can't remember her name. Incredible. Check that out. It's Tweety Pie. Yes. Oh man. This is cool. It's the replica, the Tweety Pie clone. Here, this is too cool. There's some great videos on this build on YouTube. You guys need to go check them out. It's got all the history on the car. Been following that for a while. Some friend's car, fellow Texas car here. Killer. We've officially been kicked out for the night, but I'm still taking footage. There's just too many cool cars that I know and love, and I have to catch something of. Check this out. I love this car. Absolutely love this car. So glad to see it in person, finally. All right, the door was open to another building that's technically closed, but y'all gotta check this out. I'm saving the other side till the end. Y'all are gonna love that. Too good. It's cool how many cars at this show I see that I know. And actually, I see a car right now that I saw at a show. If it's the one I think it is, 25 years ago. Yep. I recognize that. Got to go to it. All right, so it turns out it might not be the car I thought it was, but it sure looks familiar from what I'm thinking. I gotta go back and look at pictures I have from a long time ago. Yeah. Here you go, people. The treat of treats. We got the Barris Wall, Munster's Coach, Dragula, Red Fox. You know, I'm coming, Elizabeth. Dude, this is so good. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Oh, buddy. Y'all know this car? Golden Sahara. This car, the Hero Hoda Merc. And this one I've been waiting to see. If you guys watch YouTube, Chip Foose has been cleaning this one up. Speaking of which, I know, I'm sitting here recording saying, if you've been watching YouTube, Chip Foose has been cleaning this one up. Oh, look, who's here? How's it going? Oh, still cleaning it up. Oh, too cool. Kidney Candy Shop. This is too good, folks. This is like Grand National Roadster Show. I'm glad I came. So glad. And yeah, can't stop looking. See if we get kicked out of this one. Recognize that car. I've got to save footage for myself of this, especially now knowing we just talked to Chip Foose and he said this is for sale. I didn't know it was. I've been wanting to see these stripes up close. Really like wondering how he went about striping a car design wise, and it's really cool. How they use the body lines, right? Which is kind of interesting. Outlining in between stuff. Okay. Body lines around fenders, but then turning the chrome into part of the design there is cool. Very cool. So Pinstripe by Dean Jeffries. Original Barris built. You guys really need to go to Chip Foose's page and watch the story on this car. It's cool. It's a time capsule. Got to show y'all a few still shots that I took inside of this room. This really was kind of the treat of treats while we were there. This is the 75th year of Pomona, and this room had amber winners all over the place in it. It's really cool, including this one striped by Tommy the Greek. And then even better stuff in the parking lot. Alicia found the best place for breakfast. We ate there every day. We kept bringing more and more friends. We brought Jen Thomas and her husband and our friend Craig, who's not in the picture for some reason, back to Pomona, where even the parking lot's cool. Ah, here he is. Here's the man doing his thing.
Looking for 150.
Yeah.
Looking for 150.
Yeah.
It's our buddy Craig here.
Looking for 125.
Krager Designs.
Thank you, sir. 125. Looking for 150.
This is a pretty cool moment right here. Our friend Alicia, Cherry Bomb Pinstriping, met us up here at Pomona. And right now she's getting a lesson from Tom Kelly. Freddie and I had Tom Kelly on the podcast. If you don't know much about him, the Baron Roth and Kelly was Ed Roth. The Baron was Kelly's grandfather, and the three of them had a company pretty early on when Tom Kelly was really young, like teenager, maybe even preteen. Really cool. He's been around forever. Absolute wealth of knowledge. Maybe the most senior person alive right now in pinstriping as far as time spent behind the brush. Vans and mini trucks. Catch me every time. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
So if you recognize this car, then you'll know that it won't work for nobody but you. I grew up watching those movies with my dad. who is sometimes mistaken for Tommy Chong.
The boom box itself.
I'm telling you, vans and trucks, they get me. All the vans. Terravan, kind of like a quadravan. Love the interior. The colors are awesome. Okay, here's Gene Chambers with Studio 66, hot rod art. Cool stuff. Hot rod Chuck with the tee-hee, that's an amber contender. Very cool. Tom Fritz. So Tom Fritz is probably my favorite automotive artist, and I actually got to meet him there, but I didn't get any of it on film. Kind of wish that I had, but at the same time, kind of cool that I didn't. I did buy a poster from him, so that's cool. Robert, Alicia, and myself, the Texas crew. Here's a piece that I did, finished while I was there. This thing was amazing, and I talked to the lady there whose dad was the one that had it built, and she told me the story of it, and my puny brain has forgotten most of it, but it was really cool. At the end of day 2, we hopped in the van and went out to eat dinner with a whole bunch of friends of ours from Arizona and California. Too many names to name in this picture, but they took us to a cool Italian place that Danny D brought them to, and I guess he was friends with the owner here and did a ton of work inside of it, so it was really cool. All right, we've been eating breakfast here, day 3. We got Jen.
It's so good.
Alicia, Cherry Bomb.
Recording at the same time.
Spock. Dino.
What up?
Corso.
What's up?
I guess Flemo at this point, so we keep the O's going. Jeremiah. This has been the best place. What's the name again?
Said.
Said. Seriously, like, everything's great. What's your favorite?
Authentic Mexican food.
Actually, you know what?
Authentic.
From an authentic Mexican.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Oh, we'll take it back.
Just kidding. No, but the Cafe de Olla is for real. This is real right here.
There you go. And then, Jen's first time eating anything other than, what is it? Scrambled eggs. Oh, that's good.
I have a friend in Austin. Whenever we travel for the show that I was just talking about, he'll come out, right? And we always like going and checking out new places to eat. But he doesn't like trying new food, so he always orders the chicken strips. Everywhere we go. We were in Washington at like this like amazing looking restaurant with like the architecture was cool, everything was carved. There was a lady making tortillas, and he's like, "Do you guys have chicken strips?" He had to order from the kids menu. My bad.
One of the things I do when I go to shows is I look at other people's merch booths, and this guy, Vigil Customs, his booth was really on point. There was a lot of things that I learned from looking at his setup, and I take pictures to see how I can apply them to my setup. I also take pictures of display plaques, display setups. Sometimes I'm looking at the cars and stuff, like this one, at how paint's done and stuff on them, for reference, I guess, in a sense, for things that I think could apply to my own work. So while I'm here at these shows and taking pictures, it's kind of like research and development. This was actually striped by Foos, which is kind of cool. At least that's what the guy was telling me. And I really like the way that it's done and how simple it is. I try to make my stuff more and more simple if I can, and still, I'd love to achieve that level. You know, there's things in all of these that I think I could apply to my own stuff. I will be honest with y'all, it's going to be hard to take very much footage. Not just because of the people, but there's just too much to see. Way too much to see. I think this is building 7. They pinstripe the glass. That's cool. Another room full of treats and goodies. Some T action. And if you like boats, good stuff. Bikes. I know I skipped a couple of buildings, but it's just too much to look at. Film forever. Liking this. I love brown. And this truck. Even the display on it, the blankets, the roof. Nice interior. If y'all didn't know, now you know. I'm a truck guy. Where we're at in Texas. This would definitely stand out well. Very cool. The art for Sunday's auction. More pieces. Check out the the surfboards, pardon me. Got another good one back here. Big pieces. A couple laying down up here.
This surfboard here is pretty cool. Brand new Roadster show. I'm gonna get out of your way, bud.
Pardon me, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be quick.
What?
Got to work on that one. Did the faded spear in the center. There you go. That's what's up for today. Hope you guys are enjoying this. It's kind of funny when I get back from shows and stuff that I don't get to watch all of what's going on or walk the whole show. I come home and I look for YouTube videos like this one so that I can see what all I missed. Here's me taking more reference pictures. This is actually for a job that I've got just as soon as I get home. Doing some 80s, 90s graphics. So maybe some inspiration from this here. And I'm always looking at show plaques and stuff because I'm looking to see how people do them. I want to do more of them. I like them. I feel like I don't see enough of them that are actually hand-painted where we are. There's a ton of them in Pomona. I was actually really excited to see that and happy about it. Couple of bikes there. I love choppers, so this was cool to see. And then it's just back to more incredible cars. So many cool cars to see and cool stripe work to see. Also saw these. Thought I got a couple pretty good pictures here. Kind of like it. Another sweet van. Every time we saw this guy, he had to tell us that it was all original paint. So it's all original paint. Pretty cool van, though. So we also got to go through the NHRA Museum, which is there at Pomona, which if you get a chance to go to Pomona in general, this is a really cool museum to go check out. There is just really neat stuff if you're into history.
You see this one car back over here?
And all. It's a treat. I know we're talking about history and all here. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this year is the 75th anniversary of the Grand National Roadster Show. It means it was started like 1950. That's really neat. I think from what I've heard, it's the oldest, or at least one of the oldest car shows of its kind that there is, especially, a hot rod show. I think I read somewhere that was originally, they built it as a roadster show because hot rods were kind of looked down upon, so. And now it's grand. Wade Palace. This car I'm standing in front of is killer. Love the interior. Few more still pictures here for you guys. Just some neat stuff going on in these cars here. The detail's awesome. Had to get a picture with the Moon Eyes van, or a Moon Eyes van. There we go. Gotta make it quick because my battery's running out, but that was Pomona Grand National Roadster Show 2025. Super cool. Next chapter of the road trip. We're headed down to, we're headed to a tattoo shop first, do some windows, then San Diego, Arizona, truck work, all the way home. Thought it was funny when I made it out to the van. It made a friend. It's always cool when somebody parks next to you. Hey, if you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one, the trip home. And if you didn't catch it, go catch the first one. Put some links up here, both sides. See y'all later.